Wout, red jersey for you, no victory, but can we say mission accomplished or half mission accomplished?
Yeah, that's maybe a good way of saying it. Half the mission is accomplished. For sure, we're also here to win a stage, and didn't work out yet in the first two days, but I was close, and yeah, the reward is the red jersey, so that's for sure still a good day.
How was that last sprint? Bring us back there.
Yeah, it was I would say quite chaotic in the final. You can see there's not many teams here with a proper lead out, so it was a bit wheel surfing also for me. But I knew I had Edo with me to do one really strong pull in the end, and that's what he did. He brought me all the way till 200 meters, and yeah, then I launched my sprint, and really soon Groves passed me. So yeah, I guess he was just stronger today.
Also, bittersweet taste because of the abandon of Dylan Van Baarle. I don't know if you could hear when he crashed and abandoned, and also how you stay focused on your goal when you know that a teammate is suffering and out of the race.
Yeah, mentally it was really not nice news for the team to hear this on the radio in the first stage. I even saw him crashing because I was also in the back at that moment, and yeah, it was an unfortunate crash out over a bottle, I think, but at really low speed. So I guess he landed on his hip, and that was also the place where he had a lot of pain. So yeah, in first place, I hope he's not too much pain now, and he can heal up soon. But it's a huge loss for the team.
Another try for you tomorrow for the stage victory?
Yeah, for sure. I'm here to try it, and I'm also used to to it when it doesn't work out on the first time. So keep knocking on the door, and like I said before, with this red jersey, it will go even easier.
How familiar are you with tomorrow, and how much different is it than today?
Yeah, not familiar at all. I mean, on paper it looks quite similar stage. Maybe the sprint is a bit harder. Yeah. So yeah, not familiar at all. Should look into it. But today I also felt good on the uphill part. So yeah, I'm confident that we can make it a sprint again tomorrow.
And already we felt the loss of Dylan Van Baarle because he should have been up there in the sprint to help out with Affini. How much does this play also into the GC hopes for Sepp Kuss?
Yeah, for all of us, it's a big shame. Dylan is a really big engine. He can work on all terrains, and that's also why we had him here in the team. That was his role. So yeah, I will just come more work on our shoulders for the next 3 weeks. So yeah, it's not good news, but it is like it is.
The red looks good. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Still, Brennan, a day in the leader's jersey at a Grand Tour. How was that?
Yeah, it's super special for sure. I mean, yeah, for the first time in my career. So yeah, I enjoyed it.
Any regrets, disappointment, losing it?
No, I mean, I'll of course want to keep it, but in the end, it's nice to just go back to the bus now and not worry about the podium or anything. So
yeah. Van Aert second behind Caden Groves. Nothing. How can you stop Van Aert?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, yeah, he's one of the best sprinters. So yeah, we kind of expected it.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Dylan, and the working for Wout and the working for Sepp. How important of a loss is that?
Yeah, this is a big blow to start the Vuelta with. Dylan is, of course, an exceptional rider. We will miss him for sure. Now I don't really know what's the damage. When I spoke with him during the race, he said he had the same feeling as when he broke his hip.
Yeah.
So he's thinking something in that region. I think now he's doing the scan at the X-ray. But yeah. They communicated to us during the race that he was out, and yeah, it's going to be. It was already a long 3 weeks in eighth, and now to lose an engine as Dylan is a big blow for sure.
It's still possible for Sepp without him.
Yeah, you know, in the end, when it comes, when later it comes really to climbing and doing the best performance uphill, then it's up. It's up to Sepp and Kian, of course. So yeah, in that moment, the legs will speak. But yeah, during the whole race and tactic-wise and yeah, with the planning strategy for the various stages, is going to be something we have to think about, of course.
And how do you do a one-man lead-out train? Because, well, if you weren't a one-man train before, you probably will be. You probably will be now.
Yeah. In fact, Dylan was supposed to be in front of me, trying to keep me and Wout as covered as possible for as long as possible. Already today we had to rely more on other teams and try to surf a little bit in the bunch. I think we actually did a good job together with Wout. It was a bit chaotic and really fast, of course, when it's downhill like this. It was really nervous and dangerous also, of course. But yeah, we were able to stay together, the two of us, and coach each other. Well, actually more Wout coaching me, of course. He just told me to try. He wanted to be in position to sprint. He didn't want to risk to get close, and that's what we did. And now I just spoke 2 seconds with him. He just said, that Caden was simply faster today, and that's something that we have to accept.
Feels fantastic. My last victory was in Madrid at this race last year, and has it been that long? Yeah, it's taken too long, but no, I'm really happy, and I need to thank my team for the belief the last months, and it's really nice to deliver them a win.
That was a tricky final because we had that crash at 1.8 kilometers to go, and it was getting stressful up here to the finish. Can you give us some details how it played out?
Yeah, normally we would take the front today in the lead out, but as I said, we had mechanical with 2 of my guys, so yeah, missing Edoardo and Maurice is really not ideal, and in the end I had to follow Wout. Luckily, Jumbo still had Edoardo Affini, and he had to go really quite long, so I was a bit stressed actually we'd be too early, already being on the front at the last roundabout about a kilometre. It's a long way to go, so yeah, it's really quite tough, and I think that played into my advantage.
Van Aert really pushed you to the line, right to the end.
Yeah, I mean, he can do a really long sprint, especially on these, the uphill, more slower terrain, so it gives me good confidence to beat him today.
61,000 meters of climbing in this Vuelta. Where are the sprinters' chances? Do you have many chances in this race? At least you already got one.
Yeah, I mean, we have tomorrow is a maybe stage, and then stage 5 and 17, so not many, but yeah, it's good to get the win today.